Hi everyone, welcome again to Vlog. It's the month of love. So today I'm gonna be telling you guys a little testimony about me and my husband relationship. So for those of you who do not know about diversity visa, aka DV, it's a visa lottery that the United States give to people who do not live in the United States to be able to come over to the United States and live with a legal permanent residence card. So you basically play it if you're a high school graduate, and if you get it, you can move over and you and your family can live, hopefully, your American dream. But if you're Liberian, you already know what DV is, because I get this question a lot of times. How did you come to the US? So me and my boyfriend decided we're gonna get married. After I graduated from college, I moved to Boone County, where I graduated from, to work. And while I was there, I called my boyfriend and told him that, oh, it's time to play DV. Can you play DV? But you know, my husband is a very reserved person, so he wouldn't really go out. So he decided that, I'm not gonna do it. So the next time, we talked, we were doing a long distance relationship basically. So I was like, well, if you don't go play, don't call my phone again, period. And knowing me, he knows that I am very serious when I say so. He went out. He gave his name to the person who was doing it, because computer is not very accessible as it is here. Internet isn't really accessible as it is here. So he gave his information to someone who had internet and a computer to play for him reluctantly. So in the year that we decided we were going to get married, he decided to introduce me to his dad. So that time the DV results came and I asked him, like, do you have the paper so we can check it? He was like, no, I lost it. I don't know where it is right now. Then I got mad, and then of course I forgave him because I was in love. So the day we went to meet his father, he decided to show me around his dad's house, things that he had common, he and his brothers while growing up. And one of them happened to be the album. We have that album, guys. So he brought their album. We're going through it, and then lo and behold, you guessed it, we found the paper. So we took the paper. We were so excited. We're like, let's check it. So after I met his dad, we went back. We checked, and lo and behold, he won the DV. Being a nice and sweet girlfriend, I was like, you know what? Maybe we should just finish the wedding, then you can go ahead and then you can send for me later. I think that would be the best thing. And he was like, no. If you're not coming, I'm not going. That was so sweet. But guys, I did not think about that as being sweet, because I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Don't even play with my America business right now. Like, don't play with my America business right now. How can you say that if I don't go, you're not going? Bro, if we ain't got money to pay for both of us tickets, you going first. You understand that, right? Anyway, so he was like, yeah, he's not going. After long pulling and hauling, we finally agreed that we're going together. And therefore, he added my name to the program. Then we started planning our wedding. We did our dowry payment. The day, guys, we did our dowry payment, the same day, I'm telling you, we got an email that our interview has been scheduled. Literally, guys, I was like, what is going on? This has to be the hand of God telling us, giving us clue that we should get married, that kind of thing. So I was like, well, yeah. And then we got our traditional certificates and things like that. And we, got married subsequently. The day we went to our interview, mind you, we are both very critical people. So the day we were going to our interview, the night before, We made sure we had everything we could possibly think about in our little small brain that they were going to ask us. We got ready. Mind you, we're not normally on time. We're always late. But that day, we made sure we got ready on time. We were there for our interview on time. We entered on time. Everything was just happening too perfectly, which was really strange. So we finally got on the line. We got called and asked us questions when we got married, where we met. The next thing is, what is your wire number? Guys, we had a chip. We had every single thing we needed, but we could not remember our wire number, and we did not have our wire certificate. And the guy smiled at us and he was like, I give you guys 2 hours to go back out and find a way to get your wire number. After that 2 hours, you would have to cancel your appointment and see if you can reschedule. There's no assurance for rescheduling, but definitely it happens. We're like, thank you. We went out. Then we started calling. I called my mom to see if she could help me and pick it up for us. Bayo called his dad, and his dad was trying to get in contact with his friend at WIAC who could help us. Then, on top of that, our parents were dealing with us. You guys know what it means to be married. That means you're a grown up. You have to be responsible. You have to have your head on your shoulder. You can't be forgetful. You can't be careless. You can't be lazy. You're growing up now. You want to act like grown-ups. You need to stand up for yourself, and all what you can think about, all the talk that you can think about for parents to give to their children in Africa, they give it to us out there. However, God was on our side. Me and Bayo always have the behavior to always scan everything to the cloud. I don't know where we took that ideas from, but we just really scan all of our stuff, all of our documents to the cloud. So it just so happened that we had our WIAC certificate scanned in our Google Drive, and we forgot. 20 minutes to the time that we're supposed to go back in, we realized we have our WIAC certificates and all our school documents scanned. So we were just able to log into our phones, downloaded it, and we're able to remember our WIAC numbers. That's how we went back in. Call us back. Only other question that they asked us was, when did we get married? And that was it. And that's how we got our visa, okay? We came to the US. We landed in New York City, guys. New York, if you're just from Liberia and you country like me and Bayo, then definitely you will appreciate New York City. It's overwhelming, very overwhelming. But we landed in New York City. We stayed there for a week with one of our friends who happened to be a teacher back then. And then she was the one who paid for our ticket. She gave us the affidavit of support when we were coming. She was really nice. We did not have any problem with our trip or our wedding. Everything just went smoothly, guys. We just thank God for that. And we were here. Then 2 weeks later, we went to my dad at the time in Philadelphia. I did not like Philadelphia. I remember having nightmares of being in Douala all the time when I went to bed. So I just really didn't like Philadelphia. And then unfortunately for us, my dad was already transitioning to another state in Minnesota. So it wasn't really a time, we didn't really have time to learn from him and stuff like that. But as God could have it, we had one of my friends, Whitney, and her mom. They were so nice to us. They dropped us here and there, gave us food. We went to church together. They were just really our community for the time that we're in Philadelphia. Then we started finding our way around. I was able to get a job to Walmart, and I too got a job to Walmart. So I was working overnight as a stalker. I was working during the day as cashier. So we didn't get time to see each other. Now, trust me, we came to America, the land of opportunity. We did not everything we're going to be working to a store. Okay, we had our plans, we had our big dreams, and we were in the middle of it, and yet we still did not know what to do. So God helped us. We came in contact with one of my aunt, Auntie Patricia. She was really nice. I needed to get driver's license, and then she said, "Okay, I'll help you guys get the driver's license." Brought us over to Westchester, her house. We spent a week while she was teaching bio. We really love it there. So when we came back to Philly, we asked her if we could move over to her. She said yes. So that's how we moved over to Westchester area. Moved in with Auntie Patricia and her children. They were really nice to us. We lived there. It took us 6 months from the time we came to the time Bio was able to get his job. So that's how challenging it was for us. And in spite of that, I wasn't able to get a job because, after 6 months, I got belly. I conceived with my first son, Jabal, so I couldn't get a job. I had a lot of interviews, but no one was going to hire big belly or pregnant woman. Took the time to further my education, so I went to school and got my master's degree in biotechnology at the time. So that's basically kind of our immigrant story. So it has testimonies, it has the hand of God in it. So that's just kind of like our little testimony and our love story that I like to tell my children. And today, of course, I have the opportunity to say it to whoever is watching this video, and also just encourage other immigrants, whether you are here as a student or you're just here. America, the kind of mentality that we have back home is here. You can live your American dream, but you just have to be patient. You have to work hard, and you have to ignore a lot of things and be focused. Like, you have to be purpose driven to really be able to live the dream that you want to live here. So I definitely would like to hear other people immigration story and your experiences. And I'm also open to give any piece of advice that I have, or any assistance, any help that I can give to anyone who needs it. Please feel free to contact me, email me, text me, or anything like that. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.